it's that time again. Me and Roger are off out fishing, but we needed to stop at Bluefin first to stock up on some fresh tackle and bait.
He's a happy boy. What have you got in your hand there, mate? Oh, you got an Accio sea legs.
Nice, yeah.
Aye, a little shot to Bluefin, eh?
Yeah.
Look at that. Well, I'll be having that soon, mate. It's my birthday.
Is it?
Can't stop. Gotta go. Well, guys, welcome back to the channel. Me and Roger Dodgy today are down on the estuary and we're having a little chuck. We thought, right, we'll get out the house for a few hours, have a little go down there, we'll have a change for a bit. I hope you've enjoyed the last couple of videos, the Bluefin comp and the video about Harry and his pond. So, today, what rig am I using? I am using, certainly a one-hook flapper, but on this occasion, different to the estuary rig, the top, so you've got about 2.5 foot of snood, and right at the bottom there, a little swivel, okay? Now, the rig snood is pretty much the same height, or the same length, as the lead, just a couple of inches shorter. Just try and keep that in the flow. What bait are we using? Peeler crab. We've managed to get some peeler. We've got about 25, 30 peeler crab. We thought we'd have a few hours down here and see what we can catch, see if there's any bass about or anything like that. So yeah, I've had a little chuck. I like the ground we're fishing over. So let's get it out there. Roger's already in, he's been in for about 2 minutes. So let's get this one out then, guys. Let's go for it. And I'll tell you something in a minute as well. I shall tell you something in a minute. But for now, let's get this rod out. Right, how's it gonna be for me? We'll soon find out. Off he goes. Now there is a strong sideways wind here today. Like a super strong sideways wind. I can feel that dropping now, that's still dropping, still dropping, still dropping. It's probably going to take Roger out any moment, that. Now, it's going to be quite hard fishing because you might catch a dogfish, yeah? What it is, I might have to turn the rod round a little bit just to face the right way. But at the moment, what we're planning to fish the flood for a couple of hours. Now, the flood that we're fishing, the low is a 2.4 metre low. So at the moment, you'll see there's still a good body of water in there, which is good for the river. If that low was a smaller low, you get a lot more flood coming through the river, which will then obviously wreak havoc with your tackle and stuff. But at the moment, what we've got, the conditions, okay? So we've got a wind pushing that way, which is a southwesterly, I think, and we've got the tide coming in. So that's going to really chop everything up out there in a bit. So it's going to be rough, hey?
Wind against tide.
Wind against tide, yes. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's going to chop everything up. As soon as that tide meets with that wind, it's going to really chop it. Wind against tide. So, yeah, we thought we'd have a little go for a bit, see what we can do. There we go, I can tighten my lead in now, it's finally dropped down there. Just got to make sure there's still a nice bit of bow in there, but enough so I can see the bite itself. Now, to me, to fish where we are fishing, I didn't think I'd be fishing here again, to be honest with you. Not going into any sob stories, but I lost a family member a few years back. I don't know if you can make it out over there on that stanchion. yeah, we lost a family member there, tragic paddleboarding accident, and you know, the family's life flipped forever. And it's took me a long time to be able to get onto this river again. And I mean a long time to get onto here. Just because I think the memories were so raw of that night and things, and yeah. It's a tough one, but you've got to face your, it's not so much fears, but you've got to push yourself sometimes, haven't you, and just get back to what you used to do, sort of thing. I used to fish this quite a lot. In fact, I used to fish on the actual pontoon itself, but you know, that's one thing I'll never do now, is fish that pontoon. But anyway, let's see how we get on, eh? A few hours with the menace down there. Look at him. I don't know if you can see him on the camera down there. I did try and get him into shot, but he might be hiding. But yeah, a few hours with the menace, drowning some crabs.
There's a lot of crabs down here.
Is there? You got a pick or something? No, there's not. Yeah, you stay down there. You stay out the way then. You stay out the way, mate. As long as you're down there, mate, and I'm up here, things will remain neutral, okay?
For now.
I don't mind these crabs in the bucket because they are really docile. They're the prime peeler. The big ones down there. Well, you stay down there then, mate. You stay away. And I almost forgot the crucial thing when you've got wind against tide and a strong sideways wind. Weight the pod down, Mike. Got to do that here. Because when she blows, she blows. Right. Come on, the fish. Oh, it's getting to that time of year, guys, when the stinky suit comes out. It's a proper crisp breeze. Well, it's not even a breeze, but a crisp wind. I think the temperature is about 8 degrees at the moment, and you really feel it as soon as you've got that side wind hacking through. It's that time of the year to wrap up warm and battle through the peckers. And then the hood just keeps whacking you on the back of the head. This hood's a nightmare. It's like, it's all crinkled and everything, and not bad little suit. Well, the first cast has been rather quiet, so we'll have a little rebait, I think. Have another chuck, see how forgiving this ground is. Not too bad, that's good, we're out. As long as I pump that up there now, up that shelf, we're all good. Oh no, he's got a crab. He's got a crab, guys. He's got a crab, you're never gonna believe it. He's got a crab. He's got it, look at him bringing his pod back. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Get away. Only you would catch a goddamn crab, mate, when I'm stood up here. Get away. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Right on cue. Look at him. Look, I can see him in my peripheral vision. Look at him. Look, oh my God. Go and show the camera that first before you get me. Go and show the camera that, right up close to it. Show them that. That's it, you can see on the screen there, look at that. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Roger, get away. Oh yeah, nice one. I'm not chasing you because you're, no. That. Bye-bye, Mr. Crab. And bye-bye, Roger. Yeah, I knew it was coming. Only Roger catches a crab on a crab. Unbelievable. Well, that bait anyway isn't too bad, and I'm quite happy with the way that rig came in. Not a lot of debris on there. So yeah, it's a good sign. Right then, let's get everyone out there. Look at it, look at him. Only you would catch a crab on a crab. Only you. Yeah, you are a cannibal. Right, let's go then, Rog. Let's get another one out there, eh? Let's have another one out there. Whoop. Right. Come on. That's hard, that with that side wind, isn't it? It's awful. You sort of can't get it to drop where you want it to drop. Flipping heck. Trying to bow it out now. Wow. Oh, it's horrible that is, that side wind. Flipping heck. I'd love that lead just to drop straight there, but yeah, it's tough. It's going to be a tough session, but it could be rewarding if that makes sense. Try and tighten up into that a little bit. There we are. Just hoping that as the tide picks up in a bit, which it is now, I can see it starting to race in now, that'll bring the fish in with it. But the offer, I've just hit something, that line's just gone very tight. Yeah, that line's just gone very tight. That could well be on. See, it's not going like, oh, a little drop back as well, yeah?
That could be on.
I can't feel at the moment. That was definitely something starting to settle over. It's gone tight. Unless it's debris I've picked up. I'm going to bring that in. Lift into it. No. That's a good sign though. Just as it starts to go dark, there's definitely not one on unless it's running weird. Oh, here we go. Yeah, fish on. Here we go. Fish on. It's run at me, it has.
Going in, is it?
Yeah, I think there's one there, or it's a load of crap. It's come off. No, it's not on there. It's come off. Ah, that's a good sign, though. It's a good sign. Definitely a good sign, that. Definitely a good sign.
Give it a squash.
Well then, here we go.
Just squeeze the crab.
Yeah, that was a lovely bite, that, because what happened then, Rog, it just went round solid.
That's what it do, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what the bass do, yeah? Have you got a bite as well? Oh! Now what me and Roger have been saying is we need it to go dark a little bit as well. And yeah, we need just a bit more tide, and it's perfect. Twilight now. At our first bites. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Off she goes. I said it's hard with that wind blowing so much to land where you want it to land, if that makes sense. Just got, the only thing you can keep doing is sort of bowing it so the lead will settle, and then tighten back up into it to some extent, if that makes sense. In my head it's making sense, but yeah, see, that's proper gone towards too close to Rog, that one now. Not much I could do about that one, Rog. That one, it's just took it over to you a little bit, that wind's picked up. Oh, there we go, I'm tightening back up into it. Tighten into it again. Yeah, that wind is just so... Yeah, the wind just isn't quite right with, you know, what we're aiming to do, sort of thing, but, you know, we're here. Well, that was a good sign, guys.
Good take, was it? Yeah?
Very good, yeah, it just went wrapped round solid. But, didn't get one. Good sign, though, like I said. I've got a light, sort of like a light filter on the actual camera at the moment, so it looks brighter than what it actually is, but we're in that perfect twilight now, so with that bite now, it's got me a bit more confident, because I was sat there thinking, we're sort of 50-50. But yeah, that was a good solid bend round. Come on. Well, I've just had to change the rod angle and fish sort of into the wind, because I wasn't sure if I was getting a couple of bites. The problem I was having is it was pulling around slowly, but then if I was to have a drop back, the wind was catching the line, so you couldn't really see if it was a big drop back, if that makes sense. So I've just angled into the wind now and just kept the rod sort of down to the side, a bit more resistance. See if that'll make a difference. Yeah, so far it's not producing the goods, but the night is still young, guys. The night is still young. We are planning fishing it well into the flood. We'll probably give it another hour or so, maybe a little bit longer. And then if we fail here, we're going to shoot off to a high water mark. We've got a load of rag in the car, a bit more frozen baits and stuff, the peeler. I think we're going to try and save the peeler as such, like try and freeze some down so we've got a bit of a supply in the winter when things get tough. But yeah, we're giving it a damn good go. Just would have been better if these easterly winds weren't here. Well, it's either kicking off, because Roger's just had a hell of a bite, but now I'm looking at my line here and my tip is starting to pull round. No, clear of that, so I could generally have a fish on here. That's pulled tight. Roger's missed his fish. Well, that was a good bite Roger just had.
Good bite, that.
Very good bite. And there's me thinking.
Crap, anyway.
And there's me thinking that Roger was coming over my line, but yeah, we're on to another bite, guys. Oh, it's kicking off. But they're not vicious bites, they're more slow pull rounds. Now it can't be too much debris coming down because the tide is ebbing. Sorry, the tide is flooding. Yeah, you'll always get your fresh coming through that, like, but the strange bites. But Roger's bite, there was no denying that. Then that was a good bite. That was. Come on, I need a fish. Oh, here we go. That's definitely a bite. Here we go. Now we're starting. Little rattle on the tip. Look at this. Look at this. Come on.
Go on.
That was more of a rattle. That was then. Tip's bending round and literally just a on the tip. That's a relatively big crab as well. That is. Don't like it when Roger stood behind me.
Oh yeah.
I'm a bit scared. You see his light, he's doing something. No, it's swam off.
Go on.
Yeah, gone I think. Well, it'll be time for a rebait in a minute anyway.
I'll leave that out, mate, to be honest with you.
Leave it out.
Yeah, you got a big bait on there, haven't you?
Roger says leave it out, so if Roger says leave it out, I'm gonna leave it out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it out. But there we go. Here's that prime example. You can't really see it on the camera at the moment, but there's like an ever so slight drop back. But then it's not a drop back like you'd normally strike because the wind is pushing with the line. It's a hard one, so you have to like really study the tip and see what's different, how that rod acts on the conditions tonight, if that makes sense. Because normally if there's no side wind then, or you're fishing straight out, it would just drop back, but what you sort of get is a slow pull back like that as the wind catches the line. But it's like I want to strike it, but then I don't. Oh, here we go, yeah. It's definitely something having a pop. Come on, that was more of a bump bump. I think this could be, here we go, there's the drop back now, you see. But I'm not touching it, I'm not doing what I did before, but something's telling me to hit it. I really don't know what to do. Stumbled here. It's definitely indication. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it develop. I'm going to watch it for a bit now, and hopefully it'll give me a positive indication. I think I'm going to just have to strike it, guys.
Bring it in, mate, you might be on.
Bring it in, that's what I'm thinking. see what I'll do, I'll hold it for a minute side on like that and we'll just... Yeah, I think I've got one on that. Could actually be into a snag as well. Yeah, oh, it's gone. Shot leader's gone. Ah, no. That's what that was against something, so I was definitely, whatever it was, what I was describing as those, you know, not being able to see the drop backs.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. I think
it's
took me around something then.
Yeah.
I'm in the right spot, like, but yeah, now I'm gonna have to tie another shot leader on. So that means I have to go back to the car to get my shot leader, tie a fresh shock on, and yeah, so. You haven't. I've got some in the car, so yeah. Nightmare. Should we do this thing? There we are, ready to go. With a lovely fresh peeler. I thought I'll leave some legs on this one to give it a bit of a crunch factor. But I think we're going to have one or two more chucks now, then call it a night here. And then basically prep for the next mark. Go and have an hour or two over high water, but that water's creeping right up now, like so. Yeah. Have another chuck now. See how we get on, but yeah, it's what it is. I hope you're enjoying it so far anyway, guys. You know, the conditions are tough. Right, let's go for it. Off he goes. Right in the zone, that. I need to see what that line's doing. I don't want that to catch. I want to feather it out slowly. I think I'm fishing over by you now, mate. Still dropping that. There we go, we're in. And we're in. Right, let's do it, Rog, come on. Yeah, chap coming down to fish now. Mid-flood again, like me and Roger are doing. Wow, that wind is really chopping up. Everything's chopping up out there now. There we are. I'm more confident with that one now, but I'll be better when that rod is absolutely bending round double. Come on. Flipping heck, look at all that there, look. Is that fish? Flipping heck. Anyway, yeah, we can only just keep trying. But yeah, if we didn't have those easterlies tonight like that, smashing us side on, it might be a little bit different. We might have had a fish on the bank or two, but I suppose that's fishing, isn't it, guys? Oh, okay. She was slack. This is what I mean, these slack liners are horrible, guys. There's literally nothing we can do. Well, that was slack, but then as soon as you see it slack, it's tight again. I think we're going to get blown off this mark in a minute, Rog. Oh yeah, no, I'll keep going. I'm battling through, mate. I'm battling through. If I have to put a 20-ounce lead out there just to hold bottom and stop that wind from dragging, I will do. Double up on the lead and send it. Well, this is it, guys. We are done. We are getting blown from pillar to post. And I did just have a slack line, and we are gonna disappear to the next venue. But I've just looked at that, and that was literally like completely slack lined. But it's tightened back up now. So if I bring a fish in now, bonus. If I don't, we're disappearing to the next mark, but we are literally getting battered by this easterly wind now, to a point where it's sort of unfishable. Let's say you can't see these bites, but just going to hold on to this one for a minute, just to see. But I think it's going to be it. There could be one on that. Let's have a look. I don't know. Hard to tell. It feels so heavy like that, bringing that in now, just with the...
Go on.
No, I don't think so. I think it's the amount of just like the wind on the line, and look at it bowing there.
Yeah.
We've been blown off the mark, Rog.
It's blowing on it. It's blowing hard, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It's come out of nowhere, that.
Yeah.
Literally come out of nowhere. There's me rig anyway, and me crab. Yeah, absolutely mangled. Well guys, I'm sorry we couldn't bring you any fish. Well, that's the way the... Surprise, surprise, he says. But sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? You can't catch them all, can you guys? But I can catch me own bait on me clip. That's what I can do. Look at that, right in the clip. Unbelievable. So yeah, appreciate you all watching if you've made it this far through without any fish. But yeah, that wind is just horrible. If we were in a different place sort of thing and the wind was coming from behind us or whatever, it'll be, yeah, easier to see the bites and stuff. But yeah. Well, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Sometimes you do see fish. I know, yeah, look at it. Yeah, let's try and see if you can see this. So what we'll do is I'll turn this around, right? What you do, get your fenix all, look at that. That's just unbelievable. It almost looks like this, like just tuna being smashed everywhere, doesn't it? That's what it looks like. Yeah. It looks like tuna have just come in. Looks like a fish feeding frenzy, but yeah.
Let's do it.
Anyway, it's time to race to the next mark. I'll see you all on the next video, guys. Bye-bye for now.
Day's been bright. Thanks for watching. That's a bite. Lines are up, but don't you fret. There are more big fish to get. Hit subscribe.